Hey everyone, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Disu and you're watching Data Science with Disu. So this is the second video of Tableau that we have started, and in the first video we have given the introduction of the Tableau. So what about the introduction? Like we have seen what is the UI that look like for Tableau. So these are some of the options that we have. So we have seen how we can import the data from different sources like from file on the local system like CSV file, Excel file, and we have also seen that how we can connect to the server. So if you just click on this home button, you can see there are many different options which I have explained earlier. Now we are going to look at some of the like using this sample superstore. So let me just delete that, remove that, because we have already imported, so it was like imported two times. So this is the sample superstore we have, and this is the tables that we have. So it contains multiple tables. So आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे orders table है, then we have people table, then returns table. So all tables that is related to any let's say superstore. So like superstore में क्या होता है, लोग different products order करेंगे, then there will be a people data like कौन से लोग order कर रहे हैं, कौन से region से belong करते हैं, then returns का एक अलग table है like which are the products which are being returned after the ordered. So yeah, these are the things that we have introduced, and we have also introduced what are the different data types that we have and what the difference between this blue color data type and green color data types. And we have also seen some of the italic, so that is called actually Tableau generated data types. I have also introduced like what are the sheets and then dashboards and a story. So now in this session we are going to start with creating some sheets. So we will be looking at different kinds of plots and charts that we can create in different sheets. So in this session mainly I am going to create different kind of sheets. So सारे sheets में different kind of charts मैं create करूँगा. Like different kinds of charts we have like bar charts, then pie charts, then charts related to the maps, then we have bubble charts, a box plot. There are many different kinds of plots and charts that we have. So mainly I'll be showing some of the different kinds of charts like 4 to 5 charts, and in the next session I will be creating a dashboard using those all charts and graphs. Yeah, so let us create our first chart, and this will be in the sheet 1, and this is sheet 1. You can just click double click on this and change the name of the sheets. So in this sheet we are going to create a chart on the sum of the sales of each category. So you can see there is a category segment that we have. Let me show you where it is. Okay, this is product. Yeah, if you just expand this product, you can see category, subcategory, then manufacturer and product. So on the basis of category we are going to look at how much sales that is happening in each category. So the sum of the sales for each category. So what you can just rename it sheet like sum of sales for, or you can say sum of the sales category wise. Yeah, that's it. We have just rename that. And what is this? You can see columns and rows. So this is actually representing that what are the dimensions and measures that we want to plot. So what are the variables actually, like when we are creating different kind of plots and charts, there should be some variable no, between which we are creating charts and plots. So those are the variables that is present here. You can say variables or features, anything, our attributes. So we have to just drag and drop here. So how we can drag and drop? So if you see, we are going to plot some of the sales for each category. So what you can do, you can just drag and drop this category, let's say on the rows side. And where is sales? Here is the sales, but we have to get the sum of the sales. But you can see one magic, if I just drag and drop here, it is automatically taking some of the sales. So Tableau is wise enough that it is taking category. So if you see, if you know the concept of group by function, what we do, so when we apply a group by, it takes a particular column, and based on the values, unique values of that column, it group buys the values, and that is actually called aggregate values. So aggregate value is what here? Aggregate value apna hai sum of the sales, and on which basis it is grouping by category. So whenever you are providing this category, it is Tableau is automatically understanding that अगर आपको sales चाहिए each category wise, that means you want actually sum of the sales. So that is why it is creating. So you can see there is a horizontal bar plot that has been created. Now you can say there are many options that is showing here, that is called show me options. It is just showing that what are the different kinds of charts and plots that you can create using these two variables. So you can also create like pie charts. This is the pie chart, so for furniture, for technology, and for office supplies, this is the distribution that we have, but we want only bar plot. So this is the bar plot we have, and this is horizontal bar plot. If you want to create a vertical bar plot, what you can say, you can just rechange it, like you can take some of the cells here and category there. So this is the vertical bar plot that has been created, and if you just double click and drag and drop here, what will happen, it will just increase the size of this bar plot. So this is the simplest bar plot that we have created. Now if I just hover on this each of these bar, you can see one thing, a rectangular frame is coming, and in this rectangular box, what is happening, we are getting the information about what are the values, exact values we have. So looking at the charts, we don't know exact values between 700k to 800k, but if I hover, you can see that exact number of sales, 7,54,748 for furniture category. So this is what, this is actually the brief information that you are getting out of this graph. Now let's say you want some extra information. Let's say instead of having just category and some of the sales, you want some extra information. So what you can do, you can see there is a box that is called marks. Inside that we have some many options, like change the color of the bar graph. So you can just change the if I just click on that, you can change the color of the bar graph. So you can see this is how you can just change. So for now I'll be taking that as the same color. I think that was the color, or this one, yeah, that was the dark blue one was the color. So that's the initial color we have, and size I will show you, but for now you can just increase the size and decrease the size to just get the width of the bar plot. You can see if I just decrease that, the width of that bar plot is decreasing. So mainly here we don't use size actually. I'll show you that in which case this is more useful. If you know about the bubble chart, so when we will be creating that bubble charts, in this case that size will be very important information that we can create. That size will be an important tool that we can use. But you can see there is a tooltip. So this is the tooltip, whatever we are getting the information, that is called tooltip actually. If this is category, if you just expand that, you will be having subcategory, because you can see there was a tree like a structure of the product that you have. So this is subcategorization that is happening. So it was initially having category, then you have an option to expand it to subcategory, then you can also expand it to manufacturer. So you can see on the basis of manufacturer, the plot between sales and the manufacturer is coming. And the last thing is that we have product name, so I can also expand on the product name basis. So based on the each product, it is having the profit value, sales value. So I will just collapse that again. So you can just if you want based on the subcategory, you can just drag and drop here manufacturer, then category also. So this will be having based on this subcategory. So you can see subcategory and the sum of the sales. So this is the plot that you have. So you can see accessories, then appliances, art, all of these categories, subcategories that we have, and the sum of the sales. And the tooltip that you have seen, you can see there's a missing field that is coming. Okay, so you can just change that missing field to what we have, subcategory. So you can have subcategory, and it is in red color, so it will be coming in red. You can see not coming yet. Let me check it again. Okay, the C will be capital C here. I think it will come now. Yeah, you can see accessories, then appliances, art, chairs, machines. So all of these are subcategories. And then you can also insert some of the more the detailed values on the tooltip that you want. You using that insert option, you have different like parameter is also there. So I will actually show you what is parameter. So you can see here parameter आपको दिख रहे हैं, profit, bench size, top customers. So these are already created some of the parameters, but we can also create some parameters. So I will show you actually. So similarly you can insert many whatever the detail that you want on the tooltip, you can just insert that. So since this is now we are plotting this on the subcategory wise, we will change the name, let's say subcategory wise. Okay, so this is it. This was the first bar graph that we have plotted. Now I'm going to add another worksheet, so you can just click on that. This is sheet 2, and on sheet 2 we are going to create another plot, and this plot will be actually monthly trend line that we have. That means each month how much sales is happening. So based on the order date that we have, you can see this is the order date column that we have, and we have a sales column. So between these two columns we are going to plot a chart. So I will be putting that rows into the some of the cells into the rows column, and order date to the columns table. So you can see there is a line plot that has been created. If I just increase the width of that, it will be more clear. You can see, so you can see it is automatically taking the date, and you can see it is automatically taking year of the order date. So you can see the in the plot for the order date we are having 2021 to 2024, and this is the sales value that we have. So this is the trend line, that means the line plot that we have. Now let's say you want instead of let's say year, you want month. So if I just click on that, there is a quarter option that is coming. So if you want based on the quarter, you can also plot that. So for each year you are having a quarter. So you can see for 2021 this is the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Similarly for 2021, 22, 23 and 24. If I just also expand that, it will be on the monthly basis. So you can see for the each quarter again there is 3 months. So you can see January, February, March, and this is coming. So if I just remove that year here and also remove the quarter, you can see it will be having on the monthly basis. So instead of having like breakdown between them and having month and so instead of having breakdown between them like having year and quarter, it will be having a smooth plot, like a line plot, a smooth line plot for each month starting from January 2021 up to the December 2024. So this is the plot that we have. So if I just hover on that plot, it will be giving like the values on the like whatever the values that are changing for each month. Like you can see for this is for January, then we'll be having for February, then March, like that. So you can just hover on that and you can get the value. So let me just drag and drop order date here. Yeah, so this was our line plot. Now you can see there is a show me option. As I already told you, there are many charts and plots that you can create. So there is one area chart. If you know, this is the area chart that we have. So this shows the area plot. So you can create different kinds of area plots that we have. This is year wise, and this is again year wise. It is more the width is more high. So this same option can you can also search for here. You can see marks in area. There is a drop down menu that is coming. So here also you can select like bar, line, area. So I have just selected that area plot. You can see, so this is the area plot that we have. Now if you want to have more control over that, like whatever the year and quarter that I have shown you, like you can change it here also. If you just click on that, you can have many options here. Like for now year has been selected, you can select quarter, month, and on month basis also you can see there are many different options. Like for month it will be just showing the month, but if you want year along with the month, like the month for which year, so that's why you will select this one. So if I just select this one, you can see along with the year it is having months. Like you can see year also here showing. So if I just expand it more, if you just see on the tooltip also, you can see December 2021 it is showing. So not just a month, it is also showing year. So if I just increase the width, I think it will also show. Yeah, you can see May 2021, November 2021, but yeah, that is fine. So you can see this is it. We are having monthly sales. So I will just change the name of that sheet also. So double click on that and we can say monthly sales trend. Then let's say you want to show some of the values. Let's say by just hovering on the graph, you can easily see the number of like sales that is happening for each month. Let's say you want to just without hovering on that, you want to show some of the values here. So what you can do, you can just go on the labels. So if you just double click on labels, and if I just do show marks labels, you can see the values that it is showing for each month. So you can see it looks very clumsy. So what you can do, you can just show the min max values. So how you can show the min max values? In the marks to label options you can see all, selected, highlighted, most recent and min max. So अगर आपके पास कोई selected कोई important numbers है, then you can show only those selected numbers. Like let's say आप नवंबर मंथ के 2021 में सिर्फ जो डेटा उसको शो करना चाहते हो, या फिर सिलेक्टेड लाइक नवंबर 2021, देन लेट्स से दिसंबर 2023 एंड लाइक दैट नवंबर 2024. सो अगर आप 3-4 सिलेक्टेड डेट्स के चाहते हो, देन यू कैन पुट ऑन सिलेक्टेड एंड आप उसको सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो ऐसे करके. सो यू कैन सी ये यहाँ पे शो हो रहा है. But instead of that, what we are going to do, we are going to select min max, and after selecting at the min max you can easily see that it is just showing maximum value and the minimum value. So it's a kind of summarization that we are getting. Cool. And you can change the color also. So you can change the color or the opacity of the color. Like let's say I will take that to 80%, so it looks more better now. Then after that we are going to look at very important thing, like this is the most important feature for which we use actually the data visualization softwares like Tableau. So there is an option of filter, you can see. So what happens in filter, let's say you want to filter out this is the trend line for what, sum of the sales for each month, okay. But let's say you want to filter out for only selected region, not for all regions. So you can see now there is a, in the location of feature you have a country or region feature. So what you can do, you can just drag and drop filter in the filter section. So after dragging you can see there is option that is coming that what is actually you want. So like I have drag and drop country, but let's say I will not select country. You can just cancel it out here, and I will select region itself, because there is only 2 options in the country, so it doesn't make sense. We have in region we have total 4 unique categorical values like central, east, south and west region. So what it is showing here, it is asking you to which values you want to filter out. So you can just select all here, because for now we are just selecting all. But after that when we are having in the filter section, what you can do, you can just right click and click on the show filters. Then there will be a show filter option. After clicking on the show filter option, you will be getting a filter here. Now you can just select any region that you want. If I just click on all, it will deselect, and then you can select any region. Let's say you want just for the central region the trend line of sales for each month for every year. So this is how it looks like. You can see now it will change. If I just add east to it, it will change. If I just south, the pattern, the whole pattern will change. You can see. So it will just show, and if you just select all, it will show for all the regions. So this is how, this is important feature. And remember always, then when you will be creating the dashboard, there what you will be doing, you will be aggregating all the charts and sheets whatever you have made. In each sheets whatever the trend line that you have made, you will be aggregating that sheets inside that dashboard. So वहाँ पे आप जब filter use करोगे, so it will just not reflect to a single graph, but it will reflect to all the graphs and charts that is present inside that dashboard. So that's a magical thing that will be happening, and that is very important and interesting feature that we have in data visualization software, that is Tableau here, that we are learning. And it's not just कि आप एक ही filter लगा सकते हो, you can apply on multiple filter. Let's say आप category के basis पे filter लगाना चाहते हो, so you can just select here all categories, then okay, then again right click and show filter. So you'll be having the category as a filter also. Then you can apply many other, like let's say I want segment also, then you can just select all and okay, and again the same thing, right click, show filter. So there is a segment feature also. So if you just want for the all, not for all, you just want for the consumer segment, so for consumer segment and let's say for only furniture. So for consumer segment the category is furniture, and you want for all region what is the trend line, or you can just select whatever region you want. Let's say I want for central region. Yeah, that's how it looks like. So this is how you can play with many filters that is already available there, and you can create the charts and plots. So for now I will just select all, and let me just rename the sheet monthly sales trend line. Cool. So that was it for this charts. Now we are going to add another sheet and we are going to create a new chart. So now in this sheet we are going to create a category wise cell actually. So I have already created like category wise cell, so we are going to create subcategory wise. Actually initially I had created that subcategory wise, but I have changed that to category wise because I need to create that again. So let me just select a subcategory here, where it is, yeah, this one. So subcategory in columns, and then again we are taking the same matrix. Some this is, oh, subcategory not selected yet, okay, yeah. So that was the actually bar graph. So we have already created bar graph, so we are not going to create again that bar chart. So let me just select another chart that is called bubble chart. So we are going to look at the bubble chart actually. So you can see how the bubble charts looks like, and the size of the bubble is actually indicating the number of sales. So you can see if I hover, the biggest size I think it's for the phones it is 3,31,000. Then we have okay, chairs is having the highest number of sales. So this is the biggest circle, then this one, then we have like storage and tables approximately same, and binders, machines and copiers. And for the smaller circle, since the name is not properly not will be fitted here, so you can just hover on that and you can get the uh, subcategory, that is labels. Then we have envelopes, then the smallest one is the fasteners. Yeah, so this is the bubble chart, and this comes handy mainly if you are showing like subcategory wise something aggregate values. Like here we are showing the number of sales, but you can also show like profits and revenues and other aggregate values, whatever you want. Cool. So I will just rename that subcategory wise sales. Cool. And next we are going to create another chart, so I will just double click on that, and this is the fourth sheet that we have started. So far we have seen like bar plot, then we have seen that area plot, and you have also seen like line plot. If you just change that to line plot, this will be line plot. Basically the area is just taking the all the region behind that line as a solid. So this is how area chart look like. सो आप समझ लो यहाँ पे आपका एरिया एंड लाइन दोनों कवर अप हो गया. देन वी आर हैविंग बबल चार्ट्स, एंड द फोर्थ शीट वी आर गोइंग टू introduce a new charts that is related to geographic location, and we are going to plot that into a map. So how you can create a map chart? So let's say for now we want the state wise sales. So what I can do, I can just select state here and the sum of the sales here. So this is the value of sum of the sales for each state, but this is on bar plot. So you can just hover on show me options, or you can also hover it here and you will just select map, or here also you can just select map. So you can see there is an option of map, and like there are two types of map charts. One is this one that is already created, and the second one is having like where it is, yeah, this one. So it is just showing the dots, but I think it is not more interpretable, but for this case this is more interpretable. So what is happening here, it is just taking the all the states that is available, and how it is taking, you can see how wise that Tableau software is, that we have selected country in the columns, like a state in the columns and some of the cells in the rows, but it has automatically changed that to longitude and latitude. So this is actually what it is taking it from here. If you remember, this was actually Tableau generated field, so it automatically recognize which state it is, and based on that it is creating that fields latitude and longitude, and then वो उसको convert कर ले रहा है यहाँ पे, and then it is showing that onto the maps. So using that latitude and longitude, it is able to easily show that onto the maps, and the darkness of each like map show the number of cells. So you can see the most darkest one, that is United States country, and the state is California, having the sales of 4,57,000. And just after that you can see United States New York, it is having 3,10,000, and then in like in Washington 1,38,000, then this one Texas. So these are the four most having the most sale number of sales in those four states, and this is majorly distributed between Canada and United States. Cool. So that was a simple thing, like you can play with that, like many options and features I have already shown you. What are the difference, like you can just play with the colors also, you can edit the colors, देन यू कैन गो विद द लेबल्स एंड टूल टिप्स. आपको होवर करने पे कौन कौन से वेरिएबल्स दिखने चाहिए, दैट यू कैन एडिट ऑन दैट, and you can apply filter as well. But for now I have already shown you like how you can apply filters, so for now I will just not show that, and let us just rename that to sales by state. Cool. So this was the fourth sheet that we have created. Now we are moving towards the fifth sheet. So let us now try to create another chart. So we are going to just take the sales by ship mode. So what we are going to take, there is an feature that is having ship mode, so I will take that into the columns and sales into the in rows. So you can see like how this product has been shipped, like for with first class, then we have same day, then the second class and the extended class. So there are four unique ship modes that we have, and through which you can see extended class is having highest number of sales, so it's around between 13 to 14,000 K. Now we are not going to create again a bar plot, we have already seen that. So let us explore some plots that we have. So we have a pie chart, so if I just increase the size of that, so this is how it look like, and we can just go with the labels and so marks labels so that it will be showing the all the values that we have. So yeah, this is how pie charts look like, but we can explore more charts here, like this one is actually called heat map. So we are having again the same thing, but this is another option that we have. So the size of that box is showing actually the number of sales that we have. So actually the size and the color both are showing the amount of sales that we have. So you can see in ship mode a standard class that is having the biggest box that we have, and also in the darker, so it is having the highest number of sales, then second class, then first class, and the same day that's the lowest. So yeah, you have different kinds of option, whatever you want you can just select, either pie charts, or we have also like a horizontal bar plot. So this is the horizontal bar chart that we have already seen like a vertical bar plot. So this is how horizontal one looks like, and I think this is more perfect than the other graphs that we have made. Let me just reduce the size. Yeah, that looks more perfect to me. So let me just rename that sales to sales by ship mode. Cool. This is how the graph look like. Cool. So how many sheets that we have created? 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, 5 sheets we have created. Let's create one more sheet, and after that we are going to learn how to create dashboards. So let me just show you one thing. Let's say this one is the graph between the sales and the ship mode. So what I can do, I can just right click on that, and you can just have an option of duplicate. So if you just duplicate that, it will create another the same charts, and inside that we can uh, just reverse any other variables, and I will replace with let's say segment. Yeah, segment wise cell that we have not created. So this is a segment wise cell that we have done, and we can just rename that to segment. So if you are creating same kind of chart, so you can just duplicate that and create that chart. So this is the same chart that we have done, and let's say what we can do, we can create pie charts also. So this is the pie chart that we have, and let me just click on this label, so mark labels. Cool. And we can just increase the size of this pie chart. And if you're not able to drag and drop, अगर आपको लग रहा है बहुत clumsy है, so what you can do, you can just select it here. Standard के जगह पे आप entire view कर दो, so this will come to the entire view और center में आ जाएगा. Similarly you can do for all the graphs and plots that we have created. Entire view will be a great thing. इसमें तो automatic नहीं होगा. Then we have this one, then we have this one, and this is the last one, I mean the first one. Cool. So why I am changing that to entire view, क्योंकि आप जब डैशबोर्डिंग करोगे तो उसमें वो सब सेम स्केल पर रहेगा तो अच्छा लगेगा देखने में. दैट इज़ वाई आई वाज जस्ट चेंजिंग टू इंटायर व्यू. अदरवाइज़ फिर आपको वहाँ पर ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करके आपको रीसाइज करना पड़ेगा उसको. एंड यू कैन सी ना पाई चार्ट्स में आपको यहाँ पे एक अलग से सेगमेंट यहाँ पे आ जा रहा है टू रिप्रेजेंट कि आपको रेड रीजन क्या शो कर रहा है. सो रेड रीजन इज़ फॉर home office and this orange one is for corporate and blue one is for consumer. And let me just show you one more thing. I think I missed that detail section. So detail section में क्या होता है, let's say आपने एक बार प्लॉट क्रिएट किया. Okay, and here what you can see for each category, like for furniture you are having the sum of the sales, but you want more detail about that. So अगर ये category furniture है, so inside that there are more sub categories ना. So if you just drop that sub categories in the detail section, so you will be having the like more detailed version of that. Like this is the bookcases. So furniture की categories में भी tables हैं. This is furnishings, this is chairs and this is bookcases. So यहाँ पे same color है तो थोड़ा classify सही से नहीं हो रहा है, but if you just select in the show me option and if you select that stacked bar chart, so this will be a more good thing to see. You can see stacked bar chart. अगर मैं इसको entire view कर दूँ, so it looks pretty nice. So you can see now different color is showing for different subcategory. So a single bar is here showing a single category, but inside that category we have subcategories. So अगर ये furniture के category है तो उसमें भी tables हैं. This is for furnishings, then we have chairs, then we have bookcases. अगर office supplies है so we are having binders, then we are having appliances. अगर technology है तो we are having like accessories, then we are also having machines, phones, all of that. सो आई थिंक हम इसको स्टैक्ड बार चार्ट ही रखें तो सही रहेगा, क्योंकि अपने पास बार प्लॉट तो है हॉरिजॉन्टल में. सो या दैट्स फाइन. सो वी आर हैविंग लाइक 1 2 3 4 5 6. या वी आर हैविंग टोटल 6. लेट मी जस्ट delete that one. So we are having total 6 sheets that we have created. So we are ending this session here for this video. So we are going to continue in the next session where we are going to create the होल डैशबोर्ड. सो हमने जो भी सीट्स में जितने भी चार्ट्स एंड प्लॉट्स जो भी क्रिएट किए हैं, लाइक स्टैक बार और एरिया चार्ट्स, देन वी आर हैविंग दिस बबल चार्ट्स, देन वी आर हैविंग मैप चार्ट्स, देन वी आर हैविंग बार प्लॉट, दैट इज़ हॉरिजॉन्टल बार प्लॉट एंड द पाई प्लॉट. सो सारे चार्ट्स एंड ग्राफ्स को हम एक जगह डैशबोर्ड में लाएंगे. देन हम ये भी देखेंगे कि कैसे टोटल जो फिल्टर ऑप्शन है हमारा, वो टोटल चार्ट्स एंड प्लॉट्स में कैसे डायरेक्टली अप्लाई हो रहा है. अगर आप एक भी फिल्टर का वैल्यू चेंज करते हो तो पूरे चार्ट्स में रिफ्लेक्ट होगा. सो दैट विल बी अ लाइव डैशबोर्ड दैट विल बी हैविंग. सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी दैट इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. सो आई होप यू हैव लाइक दिस वीडियो. एंड अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट हो रहा है एंड आपको लग रहा है कोई चीज़ मिसिंग रह गई, सो यू कैन जस्ट मेंशन दैट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. आई विल डेफिनेटली cover up that in the next session. Yeah, so that's it from this session. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Goodbye.